Using the Light Wonder foundation, I'm going to put this all over her face using a buffing brush. This is seriously one of my most favorite foundations. It's super light, so it really can work on any age and any skin type. If you want more coverage, you just do another layer and it builds so easily. For concealer, I'm going to use the Ultra HD concealer from Makeup Forever, and I'm only using the slightest amount. I don't like to use a ton of concealer because it can get really cakey and creasy under the eyes. So I'm just using the smallest amount, blending it out in a upside down V motion. And then I'm going to just add a little bit around the nose, anywhere where you'd get a little bit of redness. I'm going to use the small beauty blender and just go in and blend out any rough edges, making sure that everything just flows nice and seamlessly. I do like to sometimes tap my finger over the whole thing just to pick up any excess and smooth out the product even further. Now I'm not going to bake, but I am going to pack this color on pretty generously underneath her eyes. I really don't want any creasing under there, and especially since we didn't use too much concealer, this will just give us a little bit more coverage and a little bit more brightening underneath the eye. Now I'm going to go through and just swipe away any excess powder. This way she still looks dewy, but she is mattified in areas where she could get oily or creasy. Time to bronze the face, one of my favorite parts of doing makeup. I love bronzer, and I always like mixing those last two shades on the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I just feel like they give a nice glow, and you can always build without it looking too powdery. And here I'm just placing it where I want it and then smoothing it out. I really wanted this look to be very seamless, not too chiseled and perfect looking. So I'm just going to stamp on the bronzer and then swipe away like you see me doing here, just really buffing out those edges so we don't have any harsh lines. I swear I could use this on every single person. I just love this blush so, so much. And it has these little gold flecks in there that look like a highlighter, so you don't really have to add on more product. And then I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics blush palette. And I'm going to kind of make a little cocktail. I'm going to mix a few of them together just to get a little bit more color. These are pretty pigmented. And I'm just going to lay it right over the NARS Orgasm. I am just going to add a little bit extra blush, more than I normally would, because this is such a summery look. I want to add it to the high points of her cheeks, on her forehead, down her nose, anywhere that you'd naturally get a little bit pink from the sun. Taking this nice kind of pale purpley mauvey shade, I'm going to place that directly in her crease. And I'm not using a ton of shadows for this look. I just want it to be very, very simple, soft, and pretty. Then going in with a slightly warmer color, blending that right where her crease is and a little bit upwards. This is the color that when you look straight ahead, it's really going to just add that little bit of warmth and tie everything together. And this way we don't have any harsh lines. It just looks super seamless all the way from the crease to the brow bone. For her lids, I'm going to take this really pretty kind of like pale pinky purpley color, and I'm going to place that right on her lid and blend it right into her crease color. You can wet your brush with some water or Fix Plus to make the pigment stand out a little bit more, but I really wanted this look just to be like a little hint of glow on the lids when she opens her eyes. It just kind of draws you into the center. I thought it was just super soft and pretty. For eyeliner, I'm just going to use a soft brown because I feel like it's a little bit less harsh than using black, and I really want to stick with the really soft, kind of effortless theme we've got going on. But I'm just going to place that on and then use the other side of the pencil to really smudge it out and keep it really soft looking. This next step is optional, but I did want to just soften the liner a little bit more, so I went in with a kind of brownish purpley color and just really smoked out the top lash line. And I'm using that same color on the bottom lash line just to give it a little bit more of that smoky eye effect without taking it too dark. She is putting on a good game face because she is absolutely terrified of this part. But we're going to go ahead and curl her lashes so this way they're all going in the same direction and they all just have a nice uplifting look. Now I'm applying my favorite mascara, the L'Oreal Telescopic. I swear I use this every day for the past few years. I just love it so much. And now we're going to go into brows. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Pencil in Grace K. And I love it because it does have an ashier undertone. And it just works with so many different brow colors. I just love it. It's nice because it does have an angled edge on one side, a spoolie on the next, and then if you twist it open, there is an underbrow highlighter, which I did not even know for probably like a good year. But it's amazing and I just love this product so much. To line her lips, I'm using the shade Whirl by MAC. I absolutely love this color. It's a good neutral color with that kind of mauvey pink undertone. It just matches a ton of the looks I do, so this is definitely a staple in my kit. And I'm just lining them very naturally, not going on the outside at all, just very, very subtle. This lip color, I swear I use on like 90% of my clients. It is such a pretty kind of rosy mauve nude pink. It is just the perfect combination for a natural lip color. Just for an added glow, I'm going to use the Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics, and I'm just going to place this on her forehead, her cheekbones, her nose, her lips, anywhere that I just really want to amp up that glow and bring forward. To finish off the look, I'm going to set her makeup using the Mario Badescu Rosewater Spray. I love the smell of the spray. It's just so refreshing and energizing. I just can't get enough of it. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. Until next time.